Today I'm going to show you how to make a title block from scratch in BricsCAD. It's important to note that this is a very basic operation and you can do this in AutoCAD. We're just starting fresh here, new file. We're going to go to model space. The first decision you need to make is paper size. Title block needs to fit into the paper you're printing it on. And there's probably more paper sizes than you're even aware of, but for me, the most common is Arch D, which is 24 by 36. So let's just make a rectangle here. There you have it. That is the paper size of Arch D. Now, it's important to recognize that you're not filling the entire paper. The printer doesn't go to the edges when you print, so you want to have a margin. Now the key here is that there is no standard margin. No one's going to tell you what's a good margin, and because every printer is a little bit different, little different margin, you want to pick something safe, and I'll leave it up to you to figure that out. Personally, I use 3/4 inch, which looks like this. Whoops. So the area in here is where you would build the title block. Something worth considering is that when you have a set of drawings, they take it on the left side here and they staple it. That means it's a little tighter than it is on the right side or the top or bottom. So you might want to make the margin a little bigger on this side. Your call. But it's useful to think about that, especially when you're actually laying out things in your title block, that you don't get it nice and snug up to the left side. So essentially, we're working in this area. This will be the title block frame. Your next decision is, do you want to do something on the bottom where, this is a very common shape I see, or do you want to do something on the right side? I find that this is really dictated by your industry. And for me, no one seems to really care either way, but the right side tends to be 95% in my industry. And so that's basically what it looks like. And you just sort of break it out. You have your logo here. Very simple. Your address, phone number, things of that nature. You also want to have your issue. So every time you do a new release of your drawings, you want to update this. Building permit, construction, as built. It's also very common to have a seal, which is if you're an engineer or an architect, interior designer, you will provide a stamp. Some things you'll want. So you'll have project name. Just turn annotative off here. Let's go 1. Whoops. 1/4. And I'm just sort of filling this in. You will want to format this, pick your fonts properly, but it sort of give you an idea of how you want to fill this out. Project name, project address. You'll also have page title. And something else you're going to need, industry standard right here. Doesn't matter if you're doing the title block on the bottom or on the right side. Bottom right corner is page number. Again, format it to look nice. But you can add in other little details. It's your call how busy you want to make this. Now there's some neat little things you can do. This is just standard text, but you can convert it to mText. And in mText, they have something called fields. In AutoCAD, they might call it attributes. I'm not 100% sure. But the point is, you can have something that is dynamic to the actual drawing itself. So, an example. You can go down into plot, and it has plot date. Very, very useful. I like to put, I like it to print with the title block when I printed this. It's just a little detail that you don't want to be absent from your drawings. Because even though you'll have your issue up here with the date, it's just good to have it. Your call if you want to keep it, but that's something you can do. Let's just set it up here really quickly. Attribute plot date, and we'll just get rid of the hours and seconds because that doesn't matter. And you can just, what is this? This is a quarter, so we'll go 1/8. We'll name this plot date. You can just sort of put it in the title block, push this over, and then well, we'll go print. So the key here is you want to make sure you select the right paper size. But as you can see, look, your plot date, March 3rd, 2023. Very simple. But there's other little things you can, there's a lot of fields to explore. A nice one I like is system variables. And they have one called CTab. You can do uppercase. Now CTab is basically these titles. So model, layout, layout 1, layout 2. For me, I will name my tabs drawing name, or the drawing number, sorry. So it'll automatically fill when you print it.